Hello, 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 hello. Welcome to the stream. Noli 5421. Thank you for following. And hey, Kaiser. Welcome to the stream. Let me get stuff situated here. Still loading in to the A310 tonight. Hopefully it picks it up. There it goes. Still loading in. We're going to be taking a jump from Dallas, DFW, over to Memphis. Current time as well. So nice and dark right now. Got my flight plan up over here. Just to give a little bit of information, we're going FedEx from Dallas to Memphis with an alternate in Little Rock, Arkansas, with our A310. Airtime's looking like 56 minutes tonight at a flight level 370, so 37,000 foot cruise, 408 nautical mile distance. We'll be taking just under 8,500 pounds of fuel. No passengers, obviously. It's cargo. And 36,000 pounds of cargo. And actually, correction, not 8,500. 20,000 pounds of block fuel. Although I believe 8,500 is our burn fuel. So that's to be able to make it to Memphis and back to Little Rock and all. Is our block plus extra. Here's our FedEx A310 on the ramp. Looking nice. Let's get in here. Alrighty. We have a GPU up. I don't think this has a jetway, but we can put a jetway up and see if that guy moves, maybe? No? Alright. I didn't want chocks in. Alright, let's go ahead and hit. Let's get over here. Real quick. Find the battery switches. Find battery 1, 2, and 3. That gets us some batteries on in here. We'll take a GPU while we got it. And let's find some lights up here. Maybe. A little bit dark inside. External lights. Dome light. There we are. We're going to go bright on that. Storm light as well. That gives us a little bit of light over here. Alright. We are on GPU right now. That is fine. We'll go ahead and get all of our pumps on in order to start that APU up and get it running. APU master switch on. Fuel pump is on auto. That is fine. And we're going to go ahead and hit a start switch on that. Hit our nav and logo lights on. No smoking on auto. Seatbelts on auto. All of that. That's fine. That's just, we'll leave them on the whole time. And we'll arm our emergency exit lights. Not on, but arm. Test all of our annunciators. That all looks fine there. AP bleed is off. Probe heat, all that's off. That is fine. We'll go ahead and turn our galley on there. That's fine there. And we will, we're going to come back up in here and turn all of our IRSs to now, which is one click over. One click, and one more over here on this side. One click. We'll get those aligning. And in the meantime, we'll check our systems. Alright, so external power connected, that looks fine. Power, parking brake, seat belts, and no smoking. That all is fine there, nothing unexpected. We'll go APU, and we'll look at our APU here. EGT is rising up. Our percent rotation, so it's starting up nicely there. Alrighty. There's a checklist if you need it, yada yada yada. Let's go ahead and get our plan running here. Packs, we're going 0. Cargo, we're going 36156. Confirm. And fuel, we're going with a block of 20.1. $2,100. All right. That looks good. How much fuel do we have on total? We're gonna have to defuel a little bit. Actually, what's our maximum here? Let's see. Fuel. Block fuel is 20.1. What is our max fuel? Max takeoff weight would be 33.7. Would be 337. Our gross weight is that. So what if we just leave 43.3? Gross weight would be, yeah, we're fine there. So we'll go ahead and apply that. Alright, IRS alignment should be realistic. Nose wheel steering is on, link instruments off, pounds, all of that. Alright, go ahead and calibrate our thrust levers. Start calibration. That is idle. Confirm. Toga. Save calibration. Calibration saved. Alright, we're good there. We're set for Toga and everything. Yeah, nothing's running, so we're fine. Align IRS. They are all aligning there. Let's go ahead and get this set up. Initialization. We're going from DFW. DFW to Memphis. DFW to Memphis. Our alternate is Little Rock tonight. Cost index on this trip. Not what I meant. Max fuel is 70.2, so yeah, we're fine there. What is our cost index tonight? Actually, I can find it here. Cost index of 10. Cruise is going to be flight level 370. Flight ID FDX9559. Align IRS off of that. That's fine there. Cruise wind today. Going to be 263 at 71. Alright, next page. Taxi block. Fuel on board is 43.29. That is fine there. Our block fuel is 20.1, excuse me. Alright, 0 fuel weight today. What is our ZFW? What is live? 0 fuel weight. don't think I have anything on board. Why is that? Alright, out. Why is it not holding? I don't know. Zero fuel weight. 176. Does that make sense? Where's our weight and balance here? Off, on, cargo, payload, fuel, takeoff weight. Zero fuel weight should be 212.5. So without the fuel, it should be 212.5. Takeoff gross weight 254. That is fine. Landing weight is that. Zero fuel weight CG 29.2. Yeah, ready. That looks like it, but it's not wanting to take the zero fuel weight. Why is that? Am I on APU power? It is available. I'm on APU power. Go ahead and pull that GPU out of here. Apply it, please. Why will it not apply this? Yeah, alright. Ref is all fine. Flight plan. Let's go DFW. We're going to SID this time around. We're going out of here on 3-6, right? Yep, 3-6 right. We're going 3-6 right to the Fork 3 departure. Fork 3 departure. 3-6 right. Fork transition, which is there. Insert. After Fork, we're going direct ELD, Echo Lima Delta. And then on to the Hobart 3, Memphis, star. We're going Hobart 3, Echo Lima Delta transition for runway 36 left. We'll go ILS if we have it. LS 36 left. And again, Hobart 3, Echo Lima Delta, insert. Fork to ELD, clear that out of there. That is fine. Top of descent, Faye Otis, Hobart Rocob, vectors to Macy for the 3-6 left. Alright, that looks good there. Menu, FMS. Okay. Take off and approach. Take off shift. Select. You know, if it would actually take this, then I would actually have a thing. Alright, what is our runway information? Refresh. 3002, all of that's fine. Screw it, we're having issues. Gross weight, zero fuel weight is 176.6. In it. Next page. Okay, cool. It's finished. GPS primary. Zero fuel weight, 176.7. Gross weight 219.1. That makes sense there. Alrighty. We'll go into takeoff and approach. 219.9, so 220 for our takeoff weight, or we'll go 219.9 for the fuel. Enter that there. Any ice off, air conditioning on, flaps 15 for 15. Wind is calm. Okay, update METAR. METARs look good. Alright, we'll go ahead and just refresh this. How much length of runway do we have here? Runway analysis. Actually, let me see if it's on this. Runway 36 right. Alright, ACARS runways 36 right is going to be 13401 is what we got for us. 13401. Runway heading is like 360. Calculate, and I'm going to make sure that this actually runs correctly. Calm wind, 36 right, max takeoff should be that. Bleeds on, we should be 15.0. 15.0 actually. And we're looking at 144, 145. According to the AFM, but that's with more weight on. Yeah, we'll be fine. 135 and all. So 135, 135, 170. So we'll go ahead and set V2 via this knob right here, 170. $160, 170 is V2, and then 135, 135. $135, all of that is in there. Approach is not needed yet. All right. That's all done. Go ahead and turn that off. 3002 is our altimeter. Once, twice, three times. That all looks good there. Will be flex attempt 59 Celsius. Takeoff. Upper track, all of that is fine. We'll just set this up here. Alrighty. Let's go ahead and make sure the plan looks correct. Alright, we're going to take off out of here, intercept the Fork 3 departure. Jimmy, Hannum lying, then to Fork. Then we'll go Echo Lima Delta straight into the Hobart 3 arrival. Oh, it is Hobart Rocab. And then we'll get vectors over to Macy, Cadus, and then into Memphis. Alrighty. Map. I have it on 15 right now. I like it on 30 typically. Although right now 15 is fine for that. Flight director. On PFD, ND, and all that. Alright, that all looks good there. Let's go ahead and get set for pushback. Get a plug. Close everything up. Jetway chocks. Pull the chocks. Prepare for pushback. We'll get set. In the meantime, we'll come over here and check our overhead. Everything. Alright, APU bleed is on. Dome, storm, all of that. Wipers don't need them. Alrighty. External lights, nav and logo are on. Go ahead and turn our beacon on. Fuel pumps are all on. All of that's fine. Don't need it. Oxygen, we'll have it good. Set there. Everything's all just faults because it is not set yet. Because we don't have hydraulics. Overhead light. And all of these. Alrighty. Air conditioning, we'll go engines on there. Alrighty. All of these are on. Everything there looks good. Good, good, and good. Everything looks good there. Go ahead and turn probe heat on and window heaters. Just because. Alright. Should be ready for pushback. Go ahead and start pushing back. Maybe. Okay, why are those doors open? Okay, it didn't actually load our things anyways, so. And we're getting pushed back. Alright, we'll go ahead and run a start on engine 1. Let's go ignition, starter A, and we'll hit a start on engine 2. N2's rising up, and 1's got to rise. right. Over 20%. Go ahead and introduce the fuel. We have ignition. And we have a good start. All right. Set the parking brake. And we had a good start on engine 1. We'll go ahead and start engine 2. N2 rising. Oil temperatures, pressures, everything all look good in the green. And we'll wait till 25 on this one. Max out 24.9. We do have an acceleration with the fuel. Looks good. Temperatures are rising. That all looks fine. Temperature, pressure, looking good in the green, rising. EGT rising up. Fuel flow's idle there. Fuel flow's coming alive. Alright, gens are online. Yeah, I'm aware. Just throwing a fit for no reason. And starting to get that roll back as it calms down on the start. And looks good there. Alright. We'll go to continuous relight. Alright, let's see here. APU bleeds. Engine 1 bleeds are all cross feed. Packs are open. Hot air supply, everything's set there. Alrighty. Go ahead and do pitch trims, yaw damp, and auto throttle's all set. Yaw damp's actually going to get turned off. That is fine. That is fine there. Alright. APU, we can go ahead and switch off. We are on the gens. That is looking good. All our flight control systems look good. No lights on, looking good. APU is still available technically, but it's getting switched off. Alrighty. I think if we turn our domes down and our storm light off, we'll be all set to go. Let's see. Let's hit a flight control check real quick. I want to say it's that one. Flight control, we're going to go full left. Oh, why is that? Hold on. Is it this interfering with it? If so, let me... Yep, it was. Alright. Full left. Left side's up. Full right. Right side's up. Forward. Back. Nose wheel is not applicable. and rudder. All right, speed brakes, all up. And let's set our stab trim. Should be based off of the takeoff weight. We should be 0.1 up. All right. That's all set. Yeah, I know about that. Alrighty. Let's go ahead and actually turn that storm light back on. We're fine with that. And let's find 3.6 right. Let's see here. Pull 4 flight up. Here, 3.6 is all the way over there. Alright, we're gonna taxi via Romeo 1 or Papa. Which one am I at? Am I on Papa? Let me get some lights on here. It says November. 13 left. Is there another taxiway out there? No, there's not. I believe that this is Romeo 1 and Papa's behind me. Either one. Romeo 1 over. If it ends, we'll try it. In the meantime, parking brake off. Give it a little bit of thrust. Man, Dallas has been having issues for a lot of people recently, apparently. Yeah, we're Romeo 1, so we'll cross. We'll turn left onto Papa, make a right turn on Papa, join Yankee, cross both runways, get all the way over to Foxtrot, and then we'll take that down to 3.6 right. I am confused. This one to the right is Yankee. I'm aware. Let's get some speed up underneath us. This one's Yankee. We'll take this all the way across. Hit a few bumps on the way. We'll get moving. Crossing both runways. I'm going to go ahead and set flaps. Flaps 15-0 set. All right. Yankee, that goes to hotel. We'll take the second left as long as there's no runway in our way. Yep, second left, right here. Alrighty. Go straight up to 370. Come on. All the way up to 370. 370, and we'll have nav mode, and we'll do vertical speed up at 2000. All right, we're gonna be getting up here, getting set for takeoff. So we'll go ahead and flip landing lights on, takeoff, wing, strobe is coming on, beacon and everything is all on. Flaps are set, anti-ice is all as required, seatbelts are set. We're just gonna flip the yaw damp on. We'll go ahead and get it set for takeoff and go. All right, continuous relights on. That is good for takeoff. We'll go ahead and set auto brake to medium. All right. Power set and achieved. Auto throttle's on. B1, rotate. positive rate, gear up. All right, 400 feet, flaps up. Autopilot. Knots, auto throttles, set. Go 245. Give us some good speed in the climb. And auto for the throttle.
Throttle response.
All right. We'll go ahead and flip our landing lights back off, runway turn off lights off, nose lights off, and everything else is fine how it is for now. Alright, let's go ahead and flip the flip over to fuel just to watch our fuel levels drop. That was just 2,000 pounds of fuel right there. Oh, Dallas is beautiful at night. So beautiful. Nice little cloud layer over there too. So beautiful. All right, we're just climbing in 2,500 foot a minute. Up to 37,000 feet. We no longer have a 250 knot restriction as we're above 10,000 feet. And here in about 4,500 feet, we will, or 3,500 feet, sorry, we'll go ahead and set all these to standard of 29902. I believe we are pressurizing just fine. Yep. The air bleed is not cross flowing, but it is on auto. Alright, APU bleed is off. Cabin altitude is slowly climbing. Differential pressure is still in the green, so we're all good there. We can go ahead and turn our ignition off of continuous relight. Turn those seatbelts off. No smoking signs are going to stay on. Anti-skid is norm and on. And crossing through, we're going to pull standard. Set standard and pull standard. We'll just hold this 2,500 foot a minute. We're not really suffering on speed. We're just maintaining right now, so we're good for the moment. We're in climb mode. Landing elevation where we're going is Memphis. (341 feet). So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and start setting up for this. We'll go with that. 341 is about halfway through there. Anti-skid, auto brake. Which runway are we using again? We're using 36 left. We're using 36 left. With 36 left, we have 9320 on runway usable. 9320. We'll get it on low. We can't even do that yet. Alright. In approach. Config will go 3040, so the full flaps. Wind correction, V-speed, go around. All of that. MDA is going to be... we'll go ahead and brief the approach. ILS 36 left. Our DA is going to be 521. GH, we're going to go 521. Sorry, 200 feet. Alright. We're slowly dropping our airspeed, so we'll just drop the nose down to 2,000 foot a minute. We should pick back up, hopefully, with the airspeed. Just a touch. Alright, we're going to be ILS 36 left, Memphis International. 108.9 is our frequency. So 108.9 is our frequency. And we're going to be in an approach course of 360, which is set up in there. We have 9320 feet of runway available. Touchdown zone elevation is 321. Airport is 341 overall. Simultaneous approach authorized. 36 center and right. For inoperative ALSIF, increased Cat E to 4,000. Training localizer visibility to 1.5 DME or radar required. That's fine. Missed approach. On the missed approach, we'll climb to 1,000 feet. Then a climbing left turn to 5,000 via heading 330 into the VOR DME. C Golf Quebec Echo VOR DME radio 120 to Cayley intersection 15 DME and hold. Continue climb and hold to 5,000 if you can't reach that. We'll be at about 4,000 by Freeze. 3,000 by Macy. That's where we're gonna pick it up. Macy is not our final approach fix. It is a initial approach fix, though. I'm gonna use it as an initial approach fix. At above 3,000 feet, and then Cadus is our final approach fix. 2,000 should have our glide slope by then down to OHN, down to the outer marker, the VDP of 2.8 DME, and then from there on in. All right. Looks good there. Our approach is set up there. $7,000 to go. $80 out from fork. Yeah, alrighty. We're at cruise power, that's why. I want to go to climb power. I'm going to go ahead and turn anti-ice, engine 1, 2, and wing all on. Because we are minus 12 on TAT. Is in icing range, yep. And now it's fixed. TAT is negative 15. We have anti-ice on all of our surfaces. 5,000 to go. We're maintaining climb throttle for now until we reach 37,000 feet. Weather in Memphis. We're going to be a nice 13 degrees Celsius. Dew point 9, so shouldn't be an issue with fog, although that might be a possibility. Wind is 5 knots from 060, and our altimeter is 3006. Broken at 25,000 foot, so there is a ceiling at 25,000 foot. We'll be through it, no problem. Probably just do a visual approach, honestly. 10-mile visibility, all of that good stuff. And for the approach, wind correction, nothing. Like, really, nothing. What's our fuel prediction? Yeah, alrighty. Should have done the takeoff config test. Alrighty. We're on weather. I'm about to stall this thing. Damn. Alrighty. On our way to Fork. Anything special about this arrival? Let's see here. Hobart 4. Alright, we're coming off the Eldorado transition at or above 16,000. Alright, we just have MEA. Otis is at or above 16,000 and at 290 knots. .82. Otis is 290 and over 16,000. Hobart is at or below flight level 280. Or no, sorry, flight level 210. So that's wrong. At or below at Hobart should be at or below 21,000, and we're at 280 knots. All right. Speed limit at flight level 100. That is fine. Tammy. Nope, we're going Hobart over to Rocab. Rocab is at 10,000 feet and 230 knots. That checks there. And then we're doing vectors from there. No, landing south, use that. Landing north, use runway 36 left transition. Expect runway assignment from Memphis approach. Jet aircraft descend via Mach number until 290 knots. That is good with me. .054 is going to be our heading until we intercept. And we'll probably end up going direct Macy. We'll end up going direct Macy and then go from there. So our current is we have to be at or below flight level 210. Actually at 10,000. I'll set it down to 3,000. Actually, well, no, 10,000 would be fine. There. Set to 10,000 once we start getting to our top of descent, which is going to be after El Dorado. Then we will set that up there. Turn the terrain off. We're not going into anywhere mountainous or anything like that. Yeah, alrighty. Top of descent is going to be after El Dorado, by about 10 minutes after. So we're going right now, we're going to El Dorado. We'll be top of the hour +3. And then 0603 here. And then we'll be going after that. Auto brake's going to be medium if it will let me. Yeah, alrighty. Some fuel in the trim tanks just to give it a little bit of extra trim, pretty much. Alright, we're just waiting. It'd be 6:03, so 7 minutes till we reach El Dorado, and then another 10, so 17 minutes before we hit our top of descent. Got everything briefed. If you're not doing anything, you're probably doing something wrong. Let's see. Gives us something to do, right? Look at where we're at. Over the middle of nowhere. Flying in the blackness of the night. Kind of like 3. Four, 5. 5's pretty cool too. 6, 7. Ooh. Do I have a logo? Nope, yeah, it's not showing that. 8, 9, 13. Alrighty. Alright, let me see. Let's see what AC has. Alright. This is an electrical panel. Tells you what your electricals are doing. On this aircraft, we have a few different options. On the left side, you have your AC, and all of these should be AC, I believe, maybe. But on the right side, you have DC. All that means is alternating current, direct current, AC, DC. Highway to hell. So right now we're looking at the emergency bus. What's the AC voltage, frequency, and the load that's on it. Nothing's on it right now. Gen 1, we have an AC frequency voltage of about 115 or so, 400 hertz, and a load of about a quarter of what it should be. And Gen 2's actually got a lower load, a little bit under a little under frequency, and a little under voltage. So those work together to actually provide the aircraft with its electrical while it's in flight. APU, not doing anything. It's sitting there doing nothing. External power, nothing's plugged in, so it's not going to give you anything. Essential bus, nothing's really being used. And 1 and 2, 2 is a little bit under voltage, under frequency. 1 is, Gen 1 and Gen 2 are your buses. DC, our essential bus, has 28 volts, which is what you want. 28 volts is what you use in aviation. And then your amperage is pretty much your load. So you have a little bit positive amp, a little bit more on TR1 and 2. The essential bus is not pulling anything, and you're just under 28 volts. Battery 3 is currently at 27 volts. 2 is just above 27 volts, and 1 is just at 27 volts. Nothing's getting used by it. Alrighty. So that's your electrical. Hydraulic right down here. You have 3 systems. You have blue, green, and red. Or sorry, yellow. So BGY, blue, green, yellow. You have engine pumps. Your engine number 1 runs hydraulic pumps for your blue, and then one of your green pumps. And then engine number 2 runs your hydraulic pumps for yellow and then one of your green pumps. You have your reservoirs here and your pressures as well. Your pressures are put through here. Blue, green, and yellow. Up here we have a PTU, power transfer unit, so that they can meet up and actually help each other. And then your green also has electric pumps as a backup. And your yellow has a ram air turbine that helps push into it. Green helps sort of convert out into blue and yellow if you happen to lose the if you happen to lose, let's say, your hydraulic pumps in both engines, your electric pumps can run the green and also power transfer unit out into blue and yellow. So your servo controls are all blue, green, yellow. That's all fine. So those all help sort of, blue has different control surfaces and things like that run it, or that get run off of it. Green has different ones, yellow has different ones. Brakes are all, probably one system typically to run all your hydraulics, flaps and slats and speed brakes and, rudder, elevator, ailerons. All of those are run off of these. Let me just check where we're at. We're almost to Faye, so we should be top of descent in about 5 minutes. 4 minutes. This right here is your bus, your electrical panel itself. You have your batteries 1, 2, and 3 that hook up to the DC essential bus through an inverter. They hook up to the AC emergency bus as well. Your AC essential bus is here. It gets powered by Gen 1 and Gen 2. Bus 1 and Bus 2 all hook up into the DC norm bus that gets used here. TR1, TR2 into your AC essential bus as well, and then your emergency bus off of number 1. APU generator and external power also hook into both bus 1 and 2 so that they can power everything by themselves. So yeah, that's a lot of basics. It's actually very self-explanatory with the panels, and they actually show you the diagrams pretty much. Alright, 3 minutes. We'll hit profile. No, I don't want to go 126 knots. I want to go Mach 0.77. No. No, well, yeah, Mach 0.77 wouldn't be bad. Profile is that. Why is it dropping the speed so much? Okay. Go profile pretty much. I-L. Idle. Hey, Kringle. Thank you. Come join us. Come relax. I'm on the descent. On VATSIM or IVAT? No, I'm not on VATSIM right now. I love VATSIM. Don't get me wrong. But I find that the times that I fly, there's just nobody on for control. So it's tough. Like right now, there's Fort Worth Center that's been on for an hour and 11 minutes, so I could have gotten someone. But then there's nobody on for Memphis, I don't think. Yeah, there's no one on for Memphis. There is an Atlanta approach on right now, but I mean, there's just not enough people that get on when I'm on. So maybe you could see some traffic. Maybe. Up to you, of course. Yeah. I've done it before. Don't get me wrong. I love VATSIM. I love doing like events and all if I have the time to. I just never really have the time to do an event when they are doing the events, and then just by the time I get anywhere with controllers, it's too late. Everyone's getting off. Everyone's closing up shop. Doing all that. So I'm just running my own tonight. Match the head. Alrighty. What is our altimeter? Altimeter 3006. I'll go ahead and set this one just so that I can see it and it's there. I don't know if people still flying with A380 like crazy. I don't know. I saw it all over like Facebook and all of that quite a bit, and saw a lot of people flying with it. It's just one of those hype things. Everyone buys something, goes crazy over it, and then it's there for about a week, and then everyone's just like, oh yeah, no, I'll go back to flying my 7.3s, 7.4, 7.3s. I'm just flying the Inabuild's A310. So just going back to one of the better study level that came free with Microsoft Flight Sim. Just having a little bit of fun. Doing a cargo style flight. God. Never mind. I saw 70 thinking it was 70 knots. Is that study level? This one is. Inabuild's, they worked with Microsoft Flight Sim to actually include it into like an update, a free update, and it is study level A310. Most everything is modeled. Everything is nicely gone through and modeled. So it's nice. It is really, really nice. All your main systems are modeled correctly and completely, and all you have brake temp and everything that you have to worry about if you do a quick turn and all. Then you have your standard Inabuilds sort of breakdown over here. It's a lot like I want to say Inabuilds did the. I might be wrong. I might be mistaken, but I want to say they did the A320 Neo V2 for MSFS as well, and that was updated and added with Microsoft Flight Sim. A320 Neo V2. Yeah, Inabuilds. So, INI builds, Inabuilds as they call it, is they did the A320 Neo V2 now, and that took the stock A320 that they had and really just fleshed it out so much. Probably they made as well a bunch of Airbus we have. Yeah. Yeah, they made the A320 that sort of came with this just so much better and so much more fleshed out. And then this one was super fleshed out, and this was what they did first. Just saw today, FS Labs also making a 321 for MSFS. Are they really? A321. They do. Flight Sim Labs A321 leak hints at upcoming release for FSS or MFS, whatever. Flight Sim, Microsoft Flight Sim. A321 CEO. That's gonna be nice. The A321 package is set to include both wingtip, fence, and sharklet variants with options for CFM and IAE engines. Nice. And it's going to have a... it's supposed to have a CEO version, so a private jet version. That'd be fun. They're my fave on P3D. P3D is... Man, that was a really big one back in the day for just the accuracy it had. I never really got into P3D. I had Flight Simulator X, FSX, and then I got into X-Plane 11. And God, if I play X-Plane 11 now, it's just so old with the textures and all. So I typically enjoy flying MSFS or MFS a lot more. So, and thank you for the follow, by the way. I didn't mention that, but thank you for the follow. Right now we're going. Right, if it would let me take my mouse. We're going FedEx flight in the A310 here. Coming into Memphis. Should be here in probably another 10 minutes or so. We'll be on the ground, I want to say. 0620. It's 618. Yeah, give another 10 minutes or so. Of course, X-Plane 11 is like OMSI 2. Oh my god. Yeah, it's pretty old. I still have a few. I have a few good airplanes on there, or a few good aircraft on there. I have. God, what is it? Carenado, I want to say. I want to say it's Carenado. Phenom 300. That's a pretty good airplane by itself. Just, I didn't really get into. I didn't get into the sort of textures for the airports because I had issues, on my old computer. It was just lagging everything out and crashing, so wasn't really able to get into textures too much. And then I also have like a Premiere and a few other more private stuff than I do anything else really. At or below 210 by Hobart. Row cab's supposed to be at 10,000. Why am I not at 10,000? Alright, let's drop this thing. 3,000 foot a minute down. Is there no proper star for landing? There is. It's just you go row cab, then you go radar vectors. So I'm about to actually start vectoring myself around here because we're going to Macy over there, and I need to be at 3,000. So I'll go ahead and set 3,000 in here. Altitude is set 3,000 feet, and we'll go ahead and give ourselves a heading select mode, and we'll fly an 060 for now. Actually, we'll say an 070 would give us a little bit of an outward angle, and then be able to intercept Macy from there. Yeah, so typically with this star, you're going to be looking at. I haven't really figured out as much on this one because I just haven't played it in a while. How to do full VNAV to intercept an actual altitude properly, at least. But oh, I need to slow it down. Maybe. But you're looking at once you cross row cab right there, you're limited. You should be at 10,230 knots, and then you're on radar vectors over to final approach fix and all. So I don't know. I don't know what I did that didn't intercept it, but I didn't intercept it, so we'll figure it out. We'll get it over there. We'll get it down. No problem. Sort of spacing myself out here, and then I'll go direct Macy here in a second. Alrighty. Come through 12,000 feet. I'm going to go ahead and throw these speed brakes on. Get it slowed down before we hit. .3006 is set once. And twice. And we'll pick the nose up a little bit. Let this slow down just a touch. Get it below 250 knots, and then we'll start getting some things set up here. Alright, so our flap extension speed is 245, 210, 195, and 180 for our slat extension, or for our flaps and slats. Alright, throw those away. And we'll drop it back down again at 2,000 feet per minute. We're set up 108.9. And an triple O or 360 course. We have our enunciator set for localizer, altitude, glide slope, ILS approach is set in there. 8,000 foot, coming through 8,000 foot. Alright, we'll go direct Macy now. And nav is available. And leveling. Alright, let's see if we can find this runway. I want to say it's this complex right here in Memphis. Nice clear night, so we could do a visual if we really wanted to. Yep, there's the runway lights, just populated. Go ahead and get my feet up on the rudder pedals. We're going to get it slowed on back to 245. And we'll go ahead and get a first notch flaps in after that. First notch. We'll go ahead and throw actual flaps in as well. Never mind on that one. Sorry, that needs to be 210. We need to be below 210. We'll get it below 210. That's scary. Yeah, very loud. Sorry for the headphone user warning. Didn't really give one. 210. Come on, slow it on down. Let's go ahead and throw gear down. That'll help throw some drag out there. Gear's coming down. What's that, mid, actually low. And we'll go ahead and set next notch of flaps. Our next speed is 195. We're below that. Next notch flaps. And we should be turning on the final any second. Come on. And 180 is our next speed for full flaps. (3,000 feet). We're slightly below the glide slope. That means we'll intercept it. Localizer is captured. Glide slope is captured. It's about to start dropping us. We'll go ahead and set that. Glide slope is alive and capturing. Anti-ice off, seatbelt sign on, even though there's nobody in here. We'll go ahead and turn all of our landing lights and everything on. And that's all set there. Just have low, auto brakes on low. Walk it on back, no problem. 160, what is our approach speed today? 126. We'll go ahead and get it back to that. Do 130. And last notch flaps, get us slowed on down here. And we are armed on the flaps there, or on the speed brakes. So what that does is that's going to give us a an automatic speed brake deployment when we touch down. $521 is minimum. That is correct. 521 feet. MSL, 200 foot is our DH. That's radar altimeter. I'll go ahead and take my throttles. That's the latest. Yep. 07084. Yeah, good luck to me. I need to actually install a streaming like tracker like that. $700 feet to go. Should be coming up on the 500 calls.
400.
400 right there. My airplane.
300. 200. 100. 50. 40. 30. 20. 10. 5.
Reversers out. Speed auto brakes are deployed. All right. Tap the brakes, my brakes. Alrighty, welcome to Memphis. Let's vacate at the next taxiway. We'll go ahead and get that APU switched up. Nice landing, well done. Thank you. Alright. Current speed and glide slope and PAP are matched. We'll start taxiing up here to the FedEx apron. I want to say it's on the other side of the terminal up there. Alright, landing lights off and away. Taxi light. Wing light can come off. Strobe off. Runaway turn off is not needed. Throttle up, give us a little bit of juice. I haven't put the freaking reversers away. That's why. Alright. Let's find the airport diagram. We landed 36 left. We'll just take this all the way up across to Victor, across runway 9er to Victor, and then take a right hand on Victor. Actually, this will come across here to the right and will join up with November. That is November on there. Ooh, that's a dip and a half right here. Wee, roller coaster time. And back up. It registered a stall. Or it registered us taking off. That's called a bridge that was not properly translated. Sweet. Alright, crossing runway 9er. We'll take this next taxiway. Tap the brakes a little bit, get it slowed down just a touch. And crank it around. 47 knot taxi. Hey, that's the only way to do it, man. That's how Southwest and Allegiant do it, so that's how FedEx is going to do it. You get your packages there on time. Screw it. That's how you do it. We're going 60 knots now. How about that? We're going straight. It's fine. We'll park up next to that other big boy over there. Alright, turn all these off. FAA is AFK right now. Yeah, they don't need to watch. Is there a I know. Is there a line over there? I can't even tell. Oh well. We'll park right next to him. Alright, there we are. Alrighty, let's see. We're on. I'm going to go ahead and set parking brake. Parking brake set. Flaps are up. Brake temp is hot. We're going to go ahead and turn the fan on. And we're going to go AP bleed is on. That's running our packs with cross feed. Looking good. EP gen is on, so we're good to shut down engines. Alrighty. And let's shut down engines. Not what I wanted. We have a good shutdown. Hydraulic pressure is lowering. Yeah, I'm aware. Yada yada yada. Who really cares? Alright. It's 1:40 in the morning for me. I'm going to wrap the plane up. It was a nice flight, so I'm leaving, bro. Good night. Take care. Good night. I'm going to wrap the plane up and all, and I'll be ending stream anyways. So have a good night, Crinkle. Thank you for stopping in. Alright. Let's make sure chocks are in, door. See if they'll give us a jetway. I know it's open. Maybe they'll give us a jetway. Maybe they'll give us some stairs. I don't know. Alrighty. Nav, beacon, everything's off. Nose taxi off. Seatbelt signs are all off. We'll turn the fuel pumps all off. Turn the heaters all off. Hydraulic power's off. Turn the IRS is all off. Yeah, alright. It's all off. 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 Everything off. Storm, dome. Let this thing power down. Yeah, alright. And batteries are off. We are cold and dark. Looks like a Challenger A380 almost over there. Like, goddamn. Alright. Thank you guys for watching. Thanks for joining. I'll see you guys next time. Have a good one, guys. Bye.